Hey, folks, we are back for another episode of It's Consulting Time, where we are always bringing you a plethora of creatives, innovators, and leaders from around the globe. Purpose over popularity is our motto, and we never fail to leave you with joy, jewels, and justice. Let's chat with our special guest. Jay Watts, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, don't that sound good? Don't that sound good? But seriously, guys, this New Jersey native is simply amazing. He is described as the urban pop R&B it boy. He's a singer, songwriter, and producer. And he just as cute as he want to be. Y'all,
Oh, stop.
welcome Jay Watts to It's
Yo, what up, my people? What's going on?
This gonna be so much fun. We're gonna have fun. All right, so Jay, how did you introduce yourself? So you're on stage and you are accepting your first Grammy, right? What you gonna tell the people about yourself and your journey?
Well, first I'm gonna cry because the struggle for me, just like all the challenges I went through, even up to this day, like I would talk about that briefly. I wouldn't let the music play on me, but I think with me, I'm not going to be one of those people that skips over how hard it was during the speech. Because I feel like people they talk about the struggle, but they don't talk about it in full detail.
Let's go, baby. Let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they do not talk about the side hustles for money, like with a record deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't talk about these things. Like, they'll say one sentence, and I'll be like, why you ain't like really go into it? Because people be thinking it's like, oh, well, I was sleeping on my boy's couch. Nah, talk about all of it.
You know what, Jay? I like you already. I really like you. So, all right. What I hear you saying is the transparency is missing from today's artists.
Yeah, because everybody's trying to be so cool. I feel like
you know something. I agree with you 100%.
And it's not their fault either. I would just blame like social media for like, like you're not going to get on social media crying, then you look like you crazy. So it's like,
no.
It's kind of confusing trying to give people what you think they want.
But Jay, who said? But let's talk about that though. Who said crying in the midst of the struggle or in the midst of your happiness is crazy? Who said that it's crazy for a man to cry? Remember? Because we got to really go all the way back. Toxic masculinity, right?
Right. Now, for sure.
Yes. Oh, like, yeah. I didn't know it was going to get like this up in here.
Yeah, I be talking, man. Cause it's one of them days for me, so I just feel like talking.
Yes. All right, so what was the role of music in the early years of your life?
I guess just while you're figuring yourself out, trying to figure out how to express yourself through music. Because like I always talk about it, but like we used to have karaoke. Like they always do karaoke at my family function, so it's like everybody in my family got a little music in them, even if they never tried to be an artist. Like love dancing and all that. It's just a good time, it's a vibe. So I just took that with me and I just knew I wanted to do it. After I seen my cousin Sean doing it, I was like, yo, I'm gonna try that out. I wrote my first little song in like third or fourth grade.
Oh, do you remember the name of it?
It's called Like Me, and I was dissing some boy I ain't like in school.
You were hating in the third grade. Oh
no, he was hating, so I had to do a little rap diss.
Oh, because you were the man.
Yeah, he was hating. I ain't like it. I was like, you know what? I'm about to diss you.
So, do you find yourself creating music more for yourself or for your fans?
It's a little bit of me. It's a little bit of like the people I talk to. Or like I get certain things from like movies. It's just, I guess I would just say I'll be inspired by life when I'm creating music. It's definitely not always about me, for sure.
Okay. Now, when you say inspired by life, talk to us a little bit about that. Like, talk to us about how not just your music evolved, but how you've evolved as a person from that third grader writing that diss track.
I would say I learned a lot of patience because you watch so many things like go completely left because somebody wasn't patient enough to even like talk talk it out, patient enough to like wait for the light to turn green and you run the light. Now you got to call your insurance company. It's just like a lot of things that happen evolve around like not having patience. You feel me?
You ain't have to talk about me like that. Like,
Oh
dang,
shit!
it would be me. I would be at the stoplight. Go!
Man, like man, it's like that's just society. That's how we were like. I don't know. It's just embedded in us to be impatient. Relationships, no patience now. It's like everybody in your DMs, like, all right, cool, we break up. You feel me? It's like, especially the younger generation, like people my age and a little bit younger. It's like, yeah, I don't even care.
So, but let's go back. When we were talking about the transparency, we talked about social media. Do you feel like social media has a lot to do with it?
Oh yeah, for sure. All day. You got a girl look half decent. She got 30 participants waiting for y'all to break up. You feel me? So it's like it's just different now.
And all right, so we're gonna switch back and forth because we're talking about social media. We're talking about, that need for instant gratification. How does that assist you though in pushing your music?
I mean, it's definitely easier to push your music and touch people, right? But it also puts a lot of pressure on you because any company or anybody you're working with, right? And it's not like personal experience, just is what it is, right?
Absolutely.
Nobody actually like cares about your mental. It's like, why aren't you feel me? They're gonna ask you why you're not posting. You feel me? And that's just any company. Why you ain't posting? You ain't posting like 2 weeks. Not how you all right? You feel me? It's the difference. So it's like that. It's a gift and a curse. It's like you can touch the people, but what if sometimes you just don't? You don't got it in you to do it. So it's like, yeah, it's the gift and the curse, man. That's how I feel about it.
Guys, if you're just tuning in, this is Jay Watts, and Jay, this is one of the most heartfelt conversations I've had in a long time with a creative such as yourself. And I think you are an individual that truly speaks to the motto of this platform: purpose over popularity. While we understand that popularity is important and you have to have a certain oomph of popularity to sustain yourself, but I have to believe that when my parents named me Lily Mae, they already knew that I was going to be a brand. They knew that I was set apart from my generation and that there was something for me to do, right?
Right.
So when I'm listening to you speak, and then I heard you say that people your age and younger, so I'm going to take a stab. And I'm going to say that you're younger than 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So you still one of them Gen Zers, y'all. But I think you had some baby boomer influence that kind of, yeah. Okay.
I'm like right on the cusp, right there. I'm right there.
Okay, because look, some of y'all Gen Zers are lost in the sauce. But yeah, I can tell. I'm so glad that you stressed that people do not think about your mental. That is one thing that we hear on It's Consulting Time and the collective as a whole really focus on. That's why we're here to focus on you and your contributions to your respective community. Because let's just be real. When you lay down at night, you're you. You're not the brand. The brand is all over the place. You lay your body in that bed. You understand where I'm coming from? And I think that for you to openly speak about it, it's something that we have to catalyze.
For sure.
We have to catalyze. Look, we're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. You can't look, you can't be choking with me. I can't do that. Hold on, let me hide me.
Oh man, that water went the wrong way.
Look, I got you.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Oh man, all right, I'm back.
You're back. We got this. Yeah. See, we make the dream work, teamwork. But no, I'm glad. I'm just so glad that you understand. Now, I know that you've, been around some amazing people and you've had some great mentors. So what would you say is the best piece of advice another creative or one of your mentors has given you?
Well, when I was around Nipsey for about a month, right? It was me seeing him reading all the time. You got like this dude straight from like Crenshaw and like straight crippin', you feel me? Every sentence is like on hood, you feel me? I didn't even know what that meant. I didn't even know that was some gang talk, but and then you see him reading all the time, and then he watches me like rehearse with my band, you feel me? And just giving me encouragement that I can do this. And then he said like the most important thing, like I always tell people, is learn how to control your D, you feel me? Because you'll go a long way doing that. And it makes sense. It makes sense with a lot of things, you feel me? Like, cause I'll give you an example. Just say the CEO of the company you're signed to is a woman, right? The label you signed to, she's pushing up on you. You entertain it, right?
All the time.
You may ruin your whole career. Well, that portion of your career.
Bingo.
Just because you ain't know how to control yourself. So like, I think it just meant multiple things and not just talking about sex. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty dope. That was pretty dope to me.
Oh my God. Y'all, Jay Watts, okay, let's just say this. Jay Watts comes from humble beginnings. Reading about you is amazing, from you coming from styling at lunch tables, cracking jokes and shutting the talent shows down. But you know what the most amazing thing about you that I read?
What was that?
Your families get together. So Sunday dinners was the thing in our family.
Okay.
Right? Would you say that because of your familial upbringing, having those get-togethers, just that camaraderie of love, do you feel like that gave you a different level of confidence?
I think it gave all of the cousins a different level of confidence.
Hello, somebody.
Because I'm not gonna lie, everybody was on point. Like all my cousins were on point for the most. Like, I can't say nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody was on point. I feel like we all were raised pretty good. And me and my sister were talking about that the other day. She was like, everybody's doing all right, all the cousins.
That's right.
And we always hung around each other growing up. Like, we had friends, but it's like
y'all was rolling deep.
Like, I was just on the phone with my first cousin for like an hour. Like, that's one of my main friends, but it's my cousin. My sister's my sister. That's one of my best friends, you know? So, like, we always stayed tight, and I think we all kept each other on point.
Okay. So, let's talk industry business. When you think about the business of music, when you hear that phrase, what do you think about?
The business of music? I guess you need to know it. without going into detail. You just need to know it, and after having the knowledge, like know what's BS and what's not BS. That's like, I know you ain't say what's your advice for people, but
no, but that's what it's about. That's why it's consulting time, because when you guys, especially someone like you who is experienced, who has been out there, who can be seen on a show, very, very soon.
right.
Yes, hello, Black Music Honors.
Let's go.
Yes, but Jay, talk to us about some of the things that you've been afforded as a result of your music career. What are some of your favorite accomplishments?
So I got a chance to perform at the Staples Center for BET Experience. That was like ridiculous. Yeah. I wanted to do the basketball game though, to show, like, you feel me? So I still got it a little bit. JV, 20 points a game, junior varsity.
Man, come on, I gotta see it.
But that was dope. Music Choice Campaign. I ended up I'm at 12 TV and movie placements right now. So that was pretty dope. And also 2 video games as well. So like just being a part of things, like I know your song lives on like DSPs forever, right? But like to be a part of a movie that people will watch in 50 years is like, and they're gonna hear your voice, is like crazy. Like those 2 games may be somebody's favorite video game that they're never gonna not play. Like, I'm gonna play this in 2 years. You feel me? So just like being a part of that is like, it keeps me going. And it's like, it's reassuring to let you know, like, okay, I am doing this for a reason. Like, I am seeing some things happen.
You know, Jay, this is so amazing because you're hitting every nail on the head. Every independent artist under the sound of our voices, understand, syncing and placement, it means everything. Like he just told you, you can perform and people may remember that performance during the time that you perform. But baby, if your music is placed on something I'm watching, like this show, This Is Us, just getting on my nerves and keep going back and forward and back, and it's driving me crazy. Right. But could you imagine the number of people that have watched this series? And if your music was on there, guys, Jay just told you he's on video games and his music is played everywhere, over a dozen.
Yes, sir.
So he gets paid even when he's sleeping because y'all watching TV and playing the game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
So Jay, what's next for you? You know, I know the music is there. Is there any modeling or acting forthcoming?
I've been trying to figure it out.
Okay.
Like I've been stressing it to my team, like, yo, I need to, you know, that's I want to do that while I'm focusing on dropping projects and bringing the people in, because that's all you're doing. You're trying to keep building it up and everything. So I want to do other things while I'm doing that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So what else do we need to be looking out for from Jay Watts?
So in the meantime, right, while I'm working on this next batch of next 2 projects, you can check out my visual EP, which is 7 songs, 7 videos all together. It's only 14 minutes, so I ain't keep 13, so I'm not keeping you too long, but I just wanted to display different personalities in the videos to match the songs. Okay. Yeah, you can check that out right now. The Antidote EP is out right now as well. And just look forward to me with new announcements.
Wow. Like, Jay, you really have evolved. And you've done it with such grace and such tact. And I'm just elated for you to be here. I'm elated to be able to have this conversation. And I'm so grateful that you are who you are, for real.
Thank you. And I appreciate that. Same to you.
Yes. Thank you so much. So let everybody know where they can find you on social media so we can run those numbers up.
Okay, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at letter I, letter M, JAYWATTS. I'm Jay Watts. All DSPs, JAYWATTS, SoundCloud /J Watts Experience.
Yes. And final.
Oh, wait, sorry. And if you want to watch the Antidote visual EP, youtube.com /J Watts TV.
Oh, J Watts TV. Oh. So, all right, before we leave, you have to give a message to your third grade self.
To my third grade self, that's a good one. Hold on, I'm trying to think.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, not for sure. What would I say to my third grade self? Start learning the business from that first moment you have your first studio session.
Wow. Start learning the business from day one.
Yes.
Guys.
Yeah, because I was 12, so I was able to process the information. It's just like you're not thinking that way at 12. But I knew it was something I really wanted to do though.
Okay.
So at 12. So yeah. So I would say that to myself.
Wow. Guys, let me tell you something. Jay brought you joy, Jules, and justice. You know, normally I say we brought it, but he took it. So all I can say is hello, somebody. It's been amazing rocking out with you, Jay Watts. Please come back and see us again.
Oh, for sure.
To watching you on Black Music Honors. We look forward to seeing what's next. I am going to speak this to you that you are not just going to have your music in movies, you're going to perform in the movies and you will act in a couple of films. So that's my gift to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.